Hi there, and welcome to She Spice. Jones likewise charges Combs constrained him to take part in unwanted demonstrations with sex laborers, and that Combs and his staff participated in statement serious criminal behavior. He is looking for a $30 million case that Diddy grabbed his and contacted his. He accepts that Diddy was him. He says that Diddy made light of it, very much like he, as a joke, like no doubt we simply playing around horse playing. Definitely better believe it. No doubt definitely you know whether somebody had old Diddy to the side a long time back and said hello. You will be in this insane circumstance one day. He'd presumably have dismissed it, however. That is karma for you creeping up without anyone noticing right where it harms the most, and in twofold portions Diddy has consistently had this whirling haze of discussion looming over him, from murmurs to all-out embarrassments. He's been a magnet for consideration, and not generally the great kind, and recently it seems like the bright lights have gotten much more brutal. First, there were those claims from Cassie, then the entire show with other young ladies, and presently, when you figured it couldn't get any more chaotic blasts, one more claim from a maker, in addition to an entire pack of different allegations zooming around. I mean, we're discussing the person who essentially constructed a realm, overseeing legends like Biggie. However, presently, it resembles his own power and impact, and may be betraying him, supposedly being utilized to trample the little men and perhaps exploit them. It has individuals contemplating whether we're seeing the conclusion of a significant time period for Diddy and all his undertakings, folks. This is weighty stuff, yet stay close by, because we're going to plunge profound into the subtleties. Diddy may be gone. I think Diddy's gone. I mean significance. Like prison, up prison would be insane, yet I think like vocation-wise dropped, formally done definitely. I thoroughly consider it. Leading, we should put any misinformation to rest here. This is certainly not a snickering matter. We're plunging into some serious domain here with these claims against Diddy, and let me let you know it's a stress heap of lawful show, like we're talking 70 pages worth. And trust me, it's not light perusing. It is some genuinely upsetting stuff about Diddy stuff that will make your stomach beat, obviously. There are even spilled photographs drifting around to back up these cases, yet this truly puts the clincher. A lot of other enormous names have been hauled in with the general mishmash as casualties and affirmed co-schemers. We're talking powerhouses like Cuba Gooding Jr. and youthful Miami Stevie J. Tame Factory Usher N. Surprisingly, Diddy's own child Justin complies as per the claim. Daza, Plant, and Usher are the ones supposedly on the less than desirable end of a few obscure dealings. Hip-hop pundit Scholastics has been uncovering some soil from the claim, and it has people talking. Lofty time evidently. They are references alluding to some secret celebs, a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj, and R&B vocalist who performed at the Super Bowl and had an effective Vegas residency, and the commentaries in this lawful adventure got individuals humming, implying that these secret celebs may very well be resigned Plant and Usher themselves. Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had connected with rapper Five. That is, look, Five is a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. This is saying that you and Diddy were what the me and afterward. The following individual R&B vocalist, 6 redacted look, he performed at the Super Bowl, furthermore, had an effective Vegas residency, AER. While it's all still hanging out, people are most certainly drawing an obvious conclusion here. Presently, we should jump profoundly into what precisely these claims are about. It turns out a few guest male casualties are moving forward at last, and one of them just chose to declare war and sue Diddy. And who's the gutsy individual behind this new legitimate show? As a matter of fact, Rodney Lil Rod Jones Jr., a maker who dealt with Diddy's new collection, the Affection Collection, off the framework. Yet before this, Diddy chose to pull a trick. When he figured he could squirm right in the clear, he pulls a last trench lawful move, attempting to dishonor one of the informers and essentially asking the adjudicator to toss the entire case out, and he even attempts to play the casualty card, crying foul about drop culture. However, under the watchful eye of the appointed authority, might raise an eyebrow at his shenanigans. Another claim blindsides him, making it his 5th lawful tango since November. Jones additionally guarantees that the 54-year-old music head honcho attempted to trick him into tolerating a homo relationship, claiming that something like this is very normal in the music business. Among the clothing rundown of allegations is Diddy purportedly solid equipping Jones into organizing experiences with SCX laborers and compelling him into taking part in some truly undesirable room exercises, not simply with these specialists in any case, but with others as well, and on the off chance that that is adequately not to make your jaw hit the floor. And get this, Diddy probably presented spiked beverages to clueless visitors at his fancy gatherings. As per the claim, there are even screen captures apparently showing social occasions at Diddy's digs that included underage young ladies and more sex laborers. And get this, a portion of these women supposedly had their beverages messed with at Diddy's course. This legitimate stunner additionally got down on a few different names, like Diddy's right-hand lady, Christina Koram, General Music Gathering Chief Sir Lucian Gra, and previous Motown record, President Ethiopia Habtemariam. They're totally up to speed in this legitimate hurricane. Jones says in the claim that Gray Habtemariam Motown Records, Love Records, and Widespread Music Gathering successfully cooperated with Brushes in ARIC a venture that neglected to satisfactorily screen caution or regulate the activities of Brushes, his child, and his head of staff. ARIC endeavors any people or gatherings that act together to disregard the Criminally Impacted and Degenerate Associations Act, and Jones isn't only searching for a slap on the wrist here. He's reaching skyward looking for a cool $30 million in punitive fees. Yet a lawyer for Combs is hammering Jones' claims as unadulterated fiction, directly calling them out as a modest ploy to snatch titles. We have overpowering, undeniable evidence that his cases are finished untruths. Our endeavors to impart this confirmation to Mr. Jones' lawyer, Tyrone Blackburn, have been overlooked, as Mr. Blackburn won't call us back. The lawyer, Sean Hole, said in a proclamation that we will address these extraordinary charges in court and make all fitting moves against those who make them currently. As per Jones' claim, he guarantees that back in August 2022, Diddy himself connected with him to create some tunes for the R&B collection. The Affection collection off the Matrix, which wound up catching a Grammy designation after its delivery in September 2023. Here's the kicker. Jones says his life experienced a plunge after he consented to work with Diddy. Jones claims that Combs seeks badgered and helped him while he resided with him at Combs' homes in Florida, Los Angeles, and New York, as well as on a yacht Brushes leased in the U.S. Virgin Islands. The badgering and an included consistent, spontaneous, and unapproved grabbing and contacting of his. As per the claim, Jones says he had to work in Combs' restroom as Combs showered in a glass nook when he attempted to raise caution about Diddy's way of behaving to Christina Koram. Diddy's right-hand lady Jones claims she got over it as agreeable, joking around and expressing that those acts were Mr. Combs' approach to showing that he enjoys you. The claim blames Koram for supporting and abetting Mr. Combs' say of Jones and for working with Mr. Combs to coerce him into tolerating a homo relationship. Jones likewise charges that he had to request SE laborers and perform sex acts with them to please come to support the supposed enlistment. Jones said Combs gave him an elite Terrible Kid baseball cap and expected him to wear it to a Miami foundation as a sign to any SE specialist he drew nearer that Combs was visiting the area and had sent Jones to select them. Jones affirms Combs, whom he portrays in the suit as strong and requesting, and somebody who doesn't take no for a response, utilized his power as perhaps the most persuasive individual in hip jump and business to him, including by taking steps to cause substantial damage if Jones didn't consent to his requests. In one event, Jones claims Combs constrained him to look as he showed and gloated about pulling off shooting individuals in a different episode. Jones charges Combs shared that he was liable for a shooting in a club in New York City in 1999 with a rapper Sparkle-born Jamal Pushcart. A jury vindicated Combs of ownership and payoff accuses in association with that occurrence, while Cart was condemned to 10 years in prison. Jones was frightened by Combs and felt he was unable to let him know no. As per the suit, Mr. Combs reliably clarified that he has gigantic power in the music business and with policing claims. Jones says in the claim that he has video and soundproof to help with a portion of the charges. The claim says that Combs expected Jones to record him continually, and that, on a few occasions, it took Jones' PDA to record himself. Consequently, Jones affirms that he has many long stretches of video and sound records of Brushes, his staff, and his visitors participating in serious criminal behavior. Jones says in the suit that he accepts Combs. Likewise, on February 2, 2023, he claims he awakened dazed and mistook in bed for Brushes and 2 sex laborers because of a solicitation for input. Jones' lawyer Tyrone Blackburn utilized the Latin expression res ipsa linger, which subscribe She Spice for more videos.